Okay, Jess, so now we're going to talk about one of the most classic period products. What is it?
Pads.
Pads.
Right here.
Everyone's heard of the pad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all heard of the pad. So there are lots and lots and lots of different types of pads. Can you tell me a few?
There's overnight ones,
Yep.
ultra thins,
Yep.
light ones, and
Yep.
regular.
Regular, yeah. So you've got different shapes, different different things like wings, no
Yes.
wings.
Yep.
You've got panty liners.
Yep.
You've got different pads that'll fit on different types of undies. There's so many different types of pads, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it can be really difficult to choose what kind of pad works best for you. Okay, so we are going to have a look at a pad now. So Jess, what's your favourite type of pad?
The overnight pad?
Great. Okay, so do you want to pick one of those up and show us?
Yes.
Awesome. So we'll unwrap the overnight pad. Now, here's a handy hint. When you change your pad, make sure that you keep the backing of your pad with you, because you can wrap your used pad up in that backing and pop it in the sanitary bin.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so we have the overnight pad here. Jess, what about this makes it good for wearing overnight?
It holds the most blood and you don't have to put a backing pad at the back.
Yeah. So you can see that it has a bit of a longer tail on it. So an overnight pad is a little bit longer and bigger, so that when you move around in your sleep, it catches all of the blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Cool. So we're going to take this off and just show everybody wings as well.
Yeah.
So what are wings?
The wings keep it in place so it doesn't move around when you're in bed.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
So on every pad, there is some sticky glue on the back. Do you want to have a stick?
Yep.
Yeah. So it's really
Ooh,
sticky.
Yeah, very sticky.
So it sticks onto your undies so that it doesn't move around.
That's it.
And some pads come with wings for a bit of extra security.
Yes.
So I'll take the sticky thing off here. The wings are sticky too. And these wings will go around, when you pop this in your undies, the wings go around and underneath the crotch of your underpants to hold it in place.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, right?
It is pretty cool.
Yeah. So some people don't like wings because it could cause a bit of irritation if you wear it for too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it really depends on what you feel comfortable with wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's our overnight pad. Let's have a look at another type of pad. We have a liner. Yeah. So I'm going to have a look at this one here.
Cool.
So this is a panty liner. So panty liners are a little bit smaller than pads, and they don't often have wings on them. So you can buy pads that have wings, you can buy pads that don't have wings.
Yeah.
So a panty liner is a bit smaller. It's still absorbent, but it's not as absorbent as a pad.
Yes.
Yeah. So what do you think panty liners can be good for?
When your period is finished.
Yeah.
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 Does
So
a light colour.
yeah. So on the first day or so leading up to your period, and on the last couple of days of your period, you might find it's a bit lighter. So these liners can be a good option if you don't want to wear a pad on those days. Yeah.
That's the one.
Panty liners can also be really good when your child is just starting out with their period, because their flow might be a little bit lighter, so they don't have to wear a big pad.
Yeah.
So why do you think it's important to practice wearing a pad?
Oh, so they get used to the idea when they get their period younger?
Yeah. So it can feel a bit different having something like a pad in your undies.
Yeah.
So it might take people a little bit of extra time to get used to. And that's especially relevant if you have a sensory processing issue, right?
Yes.
And you don't like the feel of the cotton or the glue or the plastic. So it's important to try things out before you need to use them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I got another idea.
Yeah?
Why don't you wear black undies instead of wearing your good undies so you don't get it with blood?
Yeah, so that's a really good idea. So you'd never want to use your favourite undies during your period because you might get some blood on them, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so wearing black undies or even a couple of pairs of old undies that you've got at home can be good during your period. Also so you feel nice and comfy.
I agree.
Yeah. So Jess, how often do you think you have to change a pad?
2 hours?
Yeah. So again, it depends on how heavy your flow is, but you do have to change a pad a bit more often than you change a tampon or a menstrual cup. So Jess, why do you think you have to change your pad a bit more often than you would a tampon?
Because the pad flows more with the blood than the tampon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so your pad might fill up a bit quicker if you have a heavy flow. And you might also find that if you leave it on for too long, it can start to smell.
Yes,
Yeah,
it does.
And you might also find that you get a bit of skin irritation if it's on for too long.
Oh, I don't like that.
No.
It's not a nice feeling.
One last thing. Some people with disability will wear continence products.
Oh, okay.
So if they have problems with their bladder, they might already wear a pad.
Oh, okay.
So when you have your period, you can use those products to collect your period as well. So pads can also be good for people who already wear a type of pad for other reasons.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of products we've got now.
Yeah, there's heaps. So it's good that people can, try lots of different things, see what works for them. We're quite lucky we've got a lot of choice now.
Oh, one thing.
Yeah.
Go with the flow.
Go with the flow.